Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode on the new channel, All Elite News. All Elite News, to sum it up, is basically the go-to YouTube channel for anything AEW related. At least that's the goal for right now. You know, we're going to be doing reviews of pay-per-views, or if they have weekly episodic TV shows, which they should, I would imagine. Big news, little news, just anything that revolves around AEW, we are going to try and cover. And I know that it's just me sitting here, and I say we. I have one other guy named Ryder who will also be helping me do this. He'll come on anytime he can. But for right now, I want to talk about the big news in the current roster and stuff for AEW, because today they had a conference, a meeting, a live stream, just an announcement type deal, whatever you want to call it. They announced a lot of things, and I want to go over that right now. So when Cody Rhodes came out on his live stream, he said that he notices that out of all of the athletes in any type of sport, that pro wrestlers are the least paid. And he said that they are looking to change that when it comes to AEW, which that is pretty big, because there's some wrestlers, and you know, you gotta consider that this is their job. They need to make money, and I think that they will go where there's more money to be made, as any smart businessman would, as you guys would at your job. If you're gonna be doing the same job anyway, wouldn't you like to get a little bit more money than that job, or in another place, basically? You know, if you're working at a local food store and they're paying you $10 an hour, and you can go do the same thing in another food store for $20 an hour, you'd be dumb not to take that $20. I mean, I just think that's huge. I just think that Cody is trying to legitimize wrestling in more ways than just in the ring. He's letting it be known that he cares and that he supports any type of wrestling, because I mean, he is now a co-owner with the Young Bucks and stuff of All Elite Wrestling. And so not only is he a wrestler and an active member of the roster, but he's now a businessman as well, and he's already making great business decisions, knowing that these people need to support their families, and I just think that's awesome. He also mentioned that there's not going to be like a strict formula, which I think he's really hinting towards WWE when he makes that statement, because WWE has a very structured formula. You're to boo this guy, you're to cheer this guy. This guy gets pushed, this guy gets pushed. This guy doesn't, this guy does. Very, very strict formula. They've got their storylines written way in advance, and they stick to it no matter what. They do not let off of their own creative path if it is to benefit the fans in any way. They just won't do it. And basically, what I think Cody's trying to say is that, and he did say this, he said that he's not going to try and persuade you to boo for someone or cheer for someone. Cody Rhodes also said that he is going to make sure winning and losing means way more than it ever did in professional wrestling. Basically, what I hope it just means that when you actually win and actually do something on the roster, you're rewarded for it. Finn Balor. Another huge thing that they announced was the date for Double or Nothing, which was May 25th, 2019. Oh my god, am I looking forward to that. Are you kidding me? I cannot wait for Double or Nothing. If you watched All In, you are on the same boat as me. There's no way you did not enjoy that if you're a pro wrestling fan. Point blank, period, done. So Double or Nothing, May 25th. Awesome. Can't wait. So excited. Now let's talk about the roster of AEW. The Young Bucks came out, and they made a very, very, very bold statement, and they said that there is a group of guys from China. I think he said they're called the Good Hearts, and he said that they are doing some of the most impressive pro wrestling that he's ever seen in his life, and he has made an agreement with I forget the company name, I'm sorry, but it's a company in China, and it made a deal with them to get their guys over to AEW. You know, I'm assuming, you know, like, not all the time, but they're allowed to work with them. And he just sounded so sure that we are going to love these guys and that they will bring such talent to the table. And that's, you know, a good thing to hear, especially coming from a super talented tag team like the Young Bucks. And but he did not announce any names like of the wrestlers. He just said they're called the Good Hearts. So if you want to search the Good Hearts, that's them. That's them over in China. But right now, I'm gonna read down this list of the active roster. It includes Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Hangman Page, Pac, who is Adrian Neville from WWE, Joey Janela, Penelope Ford, MJF, Britt Baker, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky, which Daniels, Kazarian, and Sky are SCU. If you remember them from ROH, they are SCU, and they have been confirmed AEW. Awesome. And one person that was not mentioned is Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's contract is up January 31st with New Japan Pro Wrestling. And, yeah, he's coming to AEW, right? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know why he wouldn't come to AEW. So, AEW, January 31st, he's making the announcement, or February 1st, Kenny Omega making the announcement, AEW. 100%, quote me on it. Also, including the roster, if you noticed that there was some females names in there, Brandy Rhodes confirmed female division in AEW, which is awesome. You know, I know that a lot of people take the piss out of women's matches. You know, oh, we gotta go, it's pee break, haha, we don't care about the women's matches. I'm not going to tell you if you should or not, like, should enjoy them or not, but it's there, and I think that's good, because I think good women's wrestling is just as good as anything else. You know, it doesn't matter if it's men or women. When there's a good match, it's just a good match, and no, that's just how it should be looked at. Brandy Rhodes mentioned that women will be paid equally, which shouldn't they be, like, already? You know, I don't know, maybe they weren't, but I don't know why they weren't to begin with, but I'm glad to hear that they will be. But the huge news, just as they were closing the show, Judas starts playing. You know Judas? Huh? Chris Jericho? Fozzy? Putting it all together? Well, Chris Jericho comes out. I mean, it was like a little rally outside. It erupted. The place erupted. Yeah, I marked out a little bit too. I mean, Chris Jericho, AEW? Are you kidding me? And let me tell you what he said. He said, "I'm Chris Jericho, and I am all in with All Elite Wrestling." And he even made a bigger statement. Said, "I'm not here for the money. I've already got money." He said, "They're going to change not just the world, but the universe." I mean, are you kidding me? This promotion is going to be off the wall. As a professional wrestling fan and former independent wrestler, I have never been more excited to be a wrestling fan than right now. I'm just being completely honest. Pro wrestling may have had its best year in 2018, but nothing was keeping me interested in the product anywhere. I went to ROH shows and had a blast. Loved it. I went to Best in the World pay-per-view 2018 ROH. Amazing. I would do that again and again and again. Loved it. Got to meet the Young Bucks. It was awesome. But when I went home and I knew that ROH was coming up on Saturday, I think it's on Saturdays, I didn't want to watch it. I just didn't want to watch it. WWE pay-per-views, didn't want to watch them. Raw, nope. SmackDown, nope. Anything New Japan, no. I just was not invested in pro wrestling in 2018. But 2019 looks like the year that I am fully invested. It looks like the year that I am all in. And I can't wait. I just cannot wait. But that's going to do it for the first video for All Elite News. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, as we are new. We are trying to grow the channel as much as we possibly can. And we're just going to be coming out with content leading up to AEW and all that. And it's just going to be an awesome ride. And I hope you guys tag along for it, because I think we're going to have a lot of fun on this channel and a lot of fun with AEW in general. So this has been Ray from All Elite News. Thank you.